Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sanjo, and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. Where we last left off, we defeated the Elite Four and the champion, Jake. And now, we're back at Pallet Town, where we'll be greeted by Professor Oak, asking us how far have we done on our Pokedex in terms of what we owned in terms of Pokemon. Joseph, you're back, are you? How much have you filled your Pokedex? May I see it? Let's see. You've caught 67 67? Now this is impressive. There is something I want to ask of you, Joseph. Come, follow me. Welcome to post-game, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you didn't get 60, he'll basically insinuate that if you do get 60 plus, you actually get post-game adventure. Recently, there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Since I can't do it, Joseph, I'd like you to go in my place. Hey, I heard that! Gramps, what's with favoring Joseph over me all the time? I want to collect more Pokemon and faster too. You should let me handle everything. I know. Of course I'll need your help too. Now, I need to see both your Pokedexes. Professor Oak took both Pokedex X units. And that's done. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. Joseph's Pokedex was updated, or upgraded. Now, Joseph and Jack, this time you really must go work towards filling your Pokedexes. I urge you to make them the best and the most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumentally great undertaking in Pokemon history. Gramps, calm down. Don't get so excited. I get the Pokedex complete. Don't you worry about a thing. I think I'll try to look around one island first. Anyway, I'm out of here. Well, as Oak says, we now have what is essentially the National Dex. The National Dex is basically where we have access to all the where we can get data on Pokemon up to and therefore Gen 3. Each Pokedexes, meaning we can get the Johto Pokemon and the Hoenn Pokemon too. However, that's finite. However, this does however, upon doing post-game, however, before we talk about that, before we continue on, there's a few things I do want to mention on post-game. There's not a lot in terms of what I would want to do for post-game in terms of, like, catching Pokemon. Actually, I think it's, like, one of the very few that I don't really... Actually, now that I think about it, I think there's not really much I care for in terms of, like, catching Pokemon in the post-game. With the exception of maybe one, but that's, like, going to be for the finale. But majority of the point, we're actually going to go to Island 1, because Gary mentioned something about Island 1. Now, I want to note that there is some Pokemon that may be of interest to get here, and one of them is Larvitar. Larvitar is until later, though. It's a good Pokemon, though. I say if you don't have Aerodactyl, which, by the way, is a good Pokemon by itself, you can use a Larvitar, and evolve a Tyranitar, which is Rock Dark. Quad weakness to fighting, I know, but it's not a bad Pokemon. Joseph, how have things been for you? Oh, is that right? You've caught more Pokemon? You know what? Maybe I can be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. Hoenn, essentially. Hoenn and, well, Ouray. In the Ouray region, or wherever the hell DX Gale of Darkness is supposed to be from. But there's a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it could be? Well, that's our cue to actually start our first adventure. Now, start our adventure here in at least our adventure in this area. Now, do note, I am going to stick with what I got to the end, and that's how it's going to stay. I'm not changing my team because, to be honest, changing my team would actually be a hindrance rather than keeping it. Now, granted, this is coming from the guy who literally just got rid of a Bellossom and a Primate just to get Aerodactyl and a Dragonite on board. But the reason is, however, that was for a completely different reason, though. Hypocritical, yes, but still. I did it because I fucked up what I was planning on doing for Gloom when I wanted to evolve into Bellossom for this content. And then for Aerodactyl, I was planning on use this post-game content until I realized I don't use Primate as much as I used to. I mean, Primate only got like the mileage at very beginning, and more or less like I say, up until the halfway mark of the game, and that's where its use just sort of ran out. But anyway, what we need to do now is go back to Mount Ember. Why specifically Mount Ember of all things? Well, there's an item here that the professor wants, and it's only here at Mount Ember. We're gonna go in here. Instead of pushing that boulder, we're actually going to take a right here. Over here, we got 2 rocket grunts. Now, you could come across these guys earlier, eventually to the right, but nothing of value will be gained from it. Now that you've got 60 plus Pokemon owned at one point, this becomes a completely needed subject. Whew, punch through. Ooh, at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we'll haul back to the warehouse. Understood? Oh, and what's the password at the warehouse? I mean, what? You forgot the password? There are actually 2. The first one's Goldie Need Log. And the second one is... Oh! Hey! This Snoop's been listening in. Hi. Thank you for one of the passwords. Trying to hoard our treasure. Don't bet on it. Now, sadly to say, the trainers are going to be a little lackluster. What do I mean by lackluster is because most, if not all, of the trainers here will most likely have Pokemon that are very under level 40. And that's not going to be beneficial for anyone here, except maybe... no, well, that's it. Really, is that most of the Pokemon trainers you'll come across are maybe level 40 at... a little over level 40 at best, at worst. Just barely scraping above 35. And also, I actually gotta look up this, but, now there's Sandslash. That'll help out with Demonax right there. Now, I am going to, before we go into, like once we're done with the post-game main quest, and by that point, we're actually going to have to take on the Elite Four again. The Elite Four rematches, it's actually a bit more problematic. What do I mean by problematic? Well, they're harder. No shit. But when I mean harder, I am referring to that they get new Pokemon, and it gets harder for that reason. Wait, but how? Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. No. You have been eavesdropping on us, haven't you? Conveniently develop amnesia. Sure, buddy. That's interesting. No. So no, Cubone. That's actually gonna be bad against me, because, no, that's gonna be bad against me, yeah. I only got, like, Dig that can do damage. Boomerang. 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 Rage. Jeez. Boomerang would probably do significantly more by that logic. Boomerang. Boomerang. There's the defense increase. Boomerang. Yeah, see there's the significantly more damage. A Boomerang is like double slap. It does more. Double slap, Fury Attack, those moves that does 2 to 5 hits. Now here's Thrash. Thrash is a move like I think I mentioned it earlier during the last part. Thrash is like Outrage. It's essentially a powerful move that forces the Pokemon to use it at least 3 times. However, after the third use of the move, third automatic use, the Pokemon gets confused. It's really one of the few downsides of running one of those moves is that Sure, it's powerful as hell, but you're gonna get confused by the end of it. Huh? What? What? Why did you have to win? What a setback. We have to regroup. You don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know what's good for you, don't even think about this. Well, I have to. Main plot commences. Well, anyway, around here you can actually get some. You can actually come across new Pokemon. New Pokemon, I say, and I get a Geodude. What I actually thought I was gonna come across was not a Geodude, but something completely else. But something else completely. Here you can actually encounter Slugmas. These were actually introduced in Gen 2. I want to say Gen 2. But I don't remember where in Gen 2. Now, this is a strength puzzle thing, so remember. Now, this is actually fairly easy, to be honest. It's not that hard to... It's very hard to screw up this one. It's very hard to screw this one up, to be honest. But here's the Slugma. You can catch that thing. That thing evolves into Magcargo. It's slow. I really wouldn't recommend it. But then again, if you can build a team around it, but if you're able to make it work with you, then go nuts. I ain't gonna stop you. I'm just saying, it's just not one of those things that I see going to end well. Now, what we need now keep note, we are going to use the strength puzzles a little bit more often than we normally should. But I think all you can run into here is Slugmas, and I don't think you can run into Magcargos. It'll be interesting if you can run into a Magcargo, but I don't think you can. If I remember correctly, Slugma evolves in Magcargo at level 36. I think, because I don't actually use Slugma. I could, again, take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Now everything I say is the word here, because some of it, I could be incorrect. Now, over here, we have this shit. You wanna know what this is? Braille. Braille in a fucking Pokemon game. I know not what this is, to be honest. I think for the longest time, I'll never know. I'll look it up, I'll look it up when I do it, but here's the Ruby, which actually allows us to okay. I'm actually going to put like maybe a scrolling text that shows what that braille means, or what it says. I mean, when I look it up. I'll probably put it in a font that that's readable too, because I think the digital font is not going to look all that great. The only sad thing is that the background, I gotta like find something that makes the text pop against this background, or well, the background is sort of like whatever the hell it currently is right now, along with whatever the hell I have on the recorder. Or along with whatever in the game here, so I gotta be careful about what I pick here. Now, if it's short and to the point, I may not have to use the scrolling text, but I think I may have to. But anyway, we've done what we need to do here, and that is to get the Ruby. That's all we really need to do is get the Ruby, and we just book our ass out of here, because other than that, we're pretty much done with one island. Now, I'm pretty sure we can have Falcona fly here. Now, as I mentioned, we already did the legendary bird Pokemon, so there's no point in like going to these places again unless you haven't already caught them. Keep that in mind. If you haven't caught them already, you could probably go back to them. However, I don't think they reappear after you fought them the first time. Oh, that's Joseph handed over the Ruby to Celio. Thank you, Joseph. Joseph. You're simply amazing. May I ask one more giant favor of you? Yeah, sure. While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. The other gemstone is to be in the Sevi Islands. Joseph, please, I need you to go to find the other gem. May I have your fairy pass in town map? Return the Tri-Pass and receive the Rainbow Pass. Obtain extra page for the town map. This is my own fairy pass. This will let you get to all 70 islands. Joseph, please, I can't do it without your help. Now we have free reign on whatever the hell we want. We can get some Johto Pokemon and maybe some Hoenn. If there are Hoenn Pokemon here. I will say this, if I get a Zoomer, okay, I'll admit this. If I come across a Marill, bye-bye Vaporeon. Not trying to be mean, but damn, I'm like, man. A Azumarill is bulky, man. And easy to raise, surprisingly. We're actually going to go to 4 Island first. And I think that's where we actually need to go first. Oh, would you look at that? It's Jake. Or Jack. Hey, Joseph, what are you doing here in Sevii Islands? You should quit copying me, you know. Anyways, I already got my Pokemon egg, and I'm done with this island. I bet you didn't even know about Pokemon eggs. Actually, I do. I play Gen 2. What? You piece of shit. You'll never fill your national dex that way. By the way, I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around it if it makes you curious? Me, I don't have time to waste. Be smelling ya. What? Someone we know? But who? Actually, you can actually. The funny thing is, if you got the 60 Pokemon, and you beat the Elite Four, or if you talk to Oak before beating the Elite Four about when you do for post game stuff, it actually lets you know that there's actually a trainer that isn't here that isn't at the Elite Four place anymore, and it makes you ask the question like, wait a minute. Where is he? Where is she? Who's the Elite Four? Where did they go? The Elite Four that is no longer at the Indigo Plateau is actually Lorelei. Here we can get Woopa. And now I remember the pain of training a Wooper into a Quagsire to only find out later that it can't learn Waterfall. Sad day. Ooh, chili. I made a slushy with it. Using Ice shaved in Icefall Cave. It's chilly and tasty. Welcome to Icefall Cave, ladies and gentlemen. This is essentially your ice dungeon of the game. And God, is it horrible. I'm joking. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as, like Rock Tunnel without Flash. But in here, you can actually come across Golbats. 45, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. There's a few other things I do want to mention, too. By the end of this, you want to have your Pokemon at level, I want to say 70, if not high 60s. The reason is because the Elite Four will have their levels from 70 to 80. Now, here's one thing I didn't like making a return is these damn ice puzzles. I hate these damn things with a passion. I honestly think they're freaking annoying. But here we come across Swinub, an ice ground type Pokemon. Now we're not gonna catch it because there's no reason to catch it. Now, here's the thing. Unless it's a Johto Pokemon, by extension, if it's not a Okay, first of all, let's go over this. If it's a Johto Pokemon, or a Pokemon that isn't or a Johto, not just Johto, but Hoenn. If it's a Johto and Hoenn exclusive Pokemon, the thing is, the Pokemon's level will be lower at the Sevii Islands. However, if it's the Kanto Pokemon however, it'll be level 40s and so on. Now, what we're doing here is actually go over here. What we're not going to do is actually use that, because actually the funny thing is, if you go up here, you'll splash over here. But the thing is, I think we need to do this. Actually, no, we need to do that. The thing is, you want to tap out over, I want to say here. Over here, so you can get this ice ball, this right here. It's a Nevermount Ice. It increases the power of ice type moves. Now, in order to continue on, you need to break this floor. Which you just need to do this, and this. There you go. It's not really that hard, but I do want to get that item over there. I think that's I think that's Waterfall. I want to say that's Waterfall. I'm not going to use Thunderbolt too much, despite this being Zubat Central as well. Reason is because there's not, like... There's no reason to. But anyway, getting back on topic here. This, I'm pretty sure, is Waterfall. No, this is Full Restore. Never mind. But you do have to, like, get Waterfall in order to make any story progression. Sadly. Goldie Nidalog is one of those. Oh, here's a Delibird if you want to catch it. The thing is, we're not here to completely fill out the Pokedex. We're here to catch what we want to catch. And I think this is Yeah, here's Waterfall right here. What we need to do here is actually, we need the HM Waterfall to climb this waterfall. And we actually have Demonex. Well, we have Dragonite too, which can learn Waterfall as well. If we wanted to, that is. However, we're going to teach Waterfall, considering Water-type moves are still considered special attacks in this game. We're going to teach it to Demonex. The reason why we're teaching it to Demonex and not Dragonite is because Dragonite learns Outrage a little soon too, at level 60. What I am intending is to get my Pokemon up to at least 60, high 60s or 70s. Low 70s. So that way, whenever I do fight the Elite Four again, I have a chance. And I buy Max Repels. There's going to be a reason why I buy Max Repels. But anyway, we got rid of Hydro Pump, which in hindsight sort of sounds like a bad idea. But in actuality, it's better that you don't. Waterfall is technically a physical move. It does make physical contact, so it's affected by abilities like Static, Attic, Flame Body, and whatnot. Here you can come across Seals as well. Seal! So you can get that Dugong with one level up, if you wanted to. The idea interests me, but I don't want to do it. There's no reason to. Alright, moving on up. Now, we're going to actually go down here and go up. Hello, Lorelei. Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave. Do as I say, or you'll have me to answer to. Ah, shut it, lady, and leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all steamed up. Hello, Lorelei. Lorelei. Joseph, what are you doing here? No, we can catch up later. Right now, I need your help. Help me kick these poachers out before they do anything else. They have been snatching Pokemon in here and selling them off. Are you ready? Take that one, please. Alright. What? Who says we can't do what we want with the Pokemon we catch? I do, apparently. Oh my god, what is up with these trainers in these level 30 shit, man? Now, I do want to mention, there is one... Okay, until you get the National Dex, or until you get to this point with post-game, there is no other place to get a Lapras. There is no other way to get Lapras except through Silph.Co. This cave is where you can come across a Lapras, but it's a small encounter chance, I believe. It's a small encounter rate. So keep that in mind if you're looking for a Lapras, here it is, but it's a very low counter rate. But then again, the same can be said about that Dratini I fished up from Safari Zone. Ain't that right? But anyway, getting back on topic. Shadow Bolt's level 53 now, that's good. I think Shadow Bolt will be the one, we're actually going to get there eventually. We didn't plan on this. So despicably weak. You, tell me, where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring Ingen once and for all. No way I'm telling you that. If you won't confess, we'll deep freeze you. My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friends. Go, Lapras, Ice Beam. Oh, okay, I'll talk. Pokemon are in the Rocket Warehouse on Island 5. There, I said it. I'll be going now, but I'll doubt you ever make it into the Rocket Warehouse. The Rocket Warehouse requires 2 passwords. Joseph, thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea that these horrible criminals were loose here. Now, if you actually go in this water, this is actually where you'll encounter Lapras. This is the only place where you can encounter a Lapras if you want to. But we already got, like, what we need here. Okay, so you just repeat what you said. Now that we've got what we need here, we can actually have Shadow Bolt here dig yeah, we can escape and return to Fort Island. The thing is, we want to actually go to... We actually want to go to Fifth Island. Now, I don't remember everything about the island, so this post game is going to take a few videos. I'm not going to start, like, majorly grind until I get to a certain point, but for now, let's actually go into the Pokemon State. Now, here's the thing. You see this daycare? This is the daycare where you can actually breed. So if you want, like, multiple Eevees, go nuts. I ain't gonna stop you. Why should I stop you? I have no reason to. Sure. But the most important part is now that we can go to other islands. And I think the next island we need to go to is... Well, it's not 5 Island because that's where their warehouse is. We'll save 5 Island for later. We're going to actually sell to 6 Island because I think that's where we need to go. Okay, I think this is the island we need to go. Yeah, okay, I want to say this is the island here. Now, over here we have the water path. This is not of interest at all. Going up involves nothing as far as I know. You don't need to go down here, but what we really need to do here is actually clear out the trainers first, because here's the thing. We actually do need to come down here. We can do some other post-game stuff as well. But for now, here we can come across a Persian, which is level 50. Here, you can come across level 50 Pokemon. This is essentially the best grinding spot in the game. For any of your Pokemon here. This is the best. One of, if not the best place to start grinding for your Pokemon's levels. However, I will like to point out this. We are going to need a Pokemon with the HM cut. I know it kind of seems like that's a little back-asswards, and you'd be right. But the fact of the matter is, we're going to need cut. However, there is actually some trainers here who actually use Water-type Pokemon, and I can use Shadow Bolt for that here. And up above, there's a forest where I can just let Charizard loose and go bam on their asses. But the more important thing we're going to do... Oh, hey, Garrett. Hey, Jack. What's up? Hey, Joseph, how's your Pokedex filling up? It looks like it's impossible to get all the Pokemon by hanging around just these parts. Maybe there are Pokemon we don't know about somewhere far away. Well, if I can't do it, there's no way for you to get it done. I'm not going to get all desperate over this. I'll keep collecting Pokemon at my own pace while I train them. That's what I'll do, so there's no point in staying here. May as well leave for home. That's that, then. Smell you later. Well, he's at his own pace, he said. Now, here's the interesting thing. We're actually going to move Pokemon for a moment. We're actually going to go where our HM slave here is. Where is it? There is Meowth. We're actually going to swap out Meowth for the moment. For Dragonite. And I have my reasons for that for the moment. And that reason is because, well, it's a pain in the ass. Ass reason, but it's there. We're going to need cut. Specifically cut. Now, actually, let me use a repel for the moment here. I am going to use a couple repels. Okay, this is unavoidable, so I'm going to swap in Demonex here. Tell me, where are the mountains around these parts? I thought you were at it, you asshole! Wait, Onix. Yeah, anyway, Onix. It's a, Onix. Level 49. Not as strong as Bruno's, per se, but still experienced nonetheless. I'm about to send in Machoke. Machoke, fighting type, we're going to send in Falcona. For experience, we just fly. Fly like an eagle. Cross chop, that's fine. It's low accuracy 2, so I'm not too concerned. That sucks. Use revenge. That's gonna hurt. Steel Wing. Bada bing, bada boom. The Machoke is dead. Alright. Earl. I lost my way while I was busy battling. Now, continuing on here. Now, here's the thing. There's an item down here, and it's the Sunstone. I'm going to push this down, we're going to push this down, we're going to push this over, we're going to push this up, and this is the Sunstone. This is what makes Gloom into Bell awesome. Sadly. Now, I don't know what that is. About with you so high up. I actually do want to get this item here. Hey, fake wood. Whoops, I forgot this is pure rock. Sudowoodo is the only pure rock type at this point, I think. No. I don't think, well, no, we don't come across Nose Pass, so we don't, no, this is the only pure rock type we can come across right now. Or, no, we can't come across this, I'm dumb. But, Sudowoodo is weak against water, grass, fighting, steel. Just like the traditional rock type weakness. But anyway, we're actually gonna push this rock twice over, one down. There we go, get a full, oh, that's a full restore. Okay, disappointment has surpassed me. But anyway, going on here. Oh, there's an item over there too, jeez. That's fine, I'll put another one soon. Now we can actually come across HP up, okay. You can actually come across Wobbuffet here if you wanna. If you wanna Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet. Oh god, it's been a while since I've actually done that voice though. I'm pretty familiar with land around these parts. Sure you are. Animal Hector. Well, I'm glad I went with Demonex because I was unsure on like what the hell he used. Now I know it's rock ground. Waterfall. Waterfall. Water. It's water. Hello. Kangaskhan. Ooh. Probably should have had that Pokemon then. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. However, we are far from done because we do have a rock type of our own, and we're going to use Ancient Power. Ancient Power. So, god damn it. Dizzy Punch. Normal type move with 60 power, and it has the following effect. May inflict confusion on the opponent. I better not get stat buff from that. That's going to be annoying. Well, I mean, like, not stat boost from this, but I mean, like, a stat buff from whatever the hell I had. Oh, jeez. You don't need to be so pushy. I'll be happy to tell you. Really, what's that? The door to the ruins, it has these strange patterns engraved on the outside. I don't know what they mean, though. Again, that's Braille. Sadly. It is what it is, and it's Braille. There appear to be many secrets still unsolved in this world. Excuse me. Here we have a Ruin Maniac, Stanley. Send out Graveler. Graveler has the ability either Rockhead or Sturdy. Rockhead prevents recoil. Sturdy only prevents one-hit KO moves from working. This does not apply to moves that would kill it in one hit because, God knows, Sturdy doesn't work like that in this game. But anyway, Demonex is now level 53. That's good. And I'm pretty sure pretty much almost every single Maniac will have a ground type Pokemon. I don't recall them having much besides ground types. And of course, most of the ground types are rock types anyway, so that's a thing too. Surf. Okay, good. No, we're drowning this thing. Drown the snaky dude. Bye-bye, Onyx. See you in hell. Next is Graveler, his last Pokemon. Stanley. Waterfall. I'm trying to figure. I think I felt something. I just when I felt someone coming in the driveway. I guess I was wrong. But anyway, continuing onward here. That basically wraps it up for Stanley here. And now we must move on. Sadly, I don't think we can avoid this guy. Well, I think we can, but I don't know if he transfers over if I try to run by him. Well, anyway, here we go. We're fighting another Maniac. Foster, he only has one, and it's Golem. Golem is the final evolution of the Geodude line. Geodude evolves into Graveler at level 36, I want to say. Then evolves again via trade for Golem. Once again, Golem shares the same two abilities as Geodude and Graveler, Rockhead and Sturdy. That will not help it at all. It's rock ground too, so once again the quad weakness it has. It's been so long since I battled, my instincts are off. You're using a Golem. Now this guy, for some reason, always looks there, but he never does anything. Now there's, as the guy over there says, there's actually Braille on the door. Or there's some on the pillars as well. This is a fighting type. Okay, it's not always rock. It's not always ground, but majority of the time they use ground type Pokemon. Essentially, Pokemon you would normally find in a desert and caves. And considering Machop is a Pokemon that you can find in caves, it kind of passes. I use Machoke. Alright, let's keep going. Surf. Revenge! Revenge! And Machoke is done. That'll be a level up for Demonex. Did Pokemon ruin that Maniac Larry? Larry! Now over here, now actually I think this is the entire thing. It says check it thoroughly, yeah. Close inspection, there are several dots on the door. Now I had to look up this one before when I played it because I did not know what the hell that means. What it actually says is use cut. Or use cut. That's what we need Meowth for. Use cut. How the hell would you figure this out without looking it up? I don't know. Because there's no way in hell you would have to know what Braille is. The dotted hole, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, there's more Braille here as well. I don't know what these Braille is. But I do remember that this is sort of tricky. I wonder if it's up, up, down, down, left, right. No, it's not up, up. Okay, but it's up. Again, we're actually going to come across a dungeon that's similar like this, and it's in some shape or form. But not completely. What I mean is actually there's a dungeon that's actually similar to this where we have to constantly go through, certain doors, but sometimes we'll end up looping around on ourselves, like this shit. Now, I don't think the dotted hole is that bad, but when we get to later, which is, it's gonna be worse. Up, left, right, down. Holy shit, I just guessed that one. Oh no! I guessed right. I was right in telling you. What? I knew that there was a sapphire here, so it belongs to me. I'll sell it to Team Rocket for serious money. Don't glare at me like that. If you want it back, why don't you go get it after I sell it? I'll even tell you one of the passwords to Team Rocket's warehouse. The warehouse password is I know. The password I know is yes, not Chansey. I'm done. Don't think badly of me. Motherfucker, I'm gonna need that thing. I think, and there's this braille too. I can look at all, again, I'm gonna look at the braille, look up what all this braille is and what it is in, later, but that fucker took what we needed to advance, oh shit. Took what we needed to advance through plot. But again, I will probably put in, I'll cut in and put like, you know what? Future me, considering I'm about to like, considering as much, I want you to cut in a bit where you talk about the thing. Now, I am going to talk about I am going to go back to these places, especially to 7. We're going when we go to 7 Island, but right now we're at 6 Island. We're going to do the specific other stuff later, but for now, we're going to stick to what we know here. But, yeah, future me, when you edit, type, this is the wrong place. Put up what the braille means. Okay, repel, what else? That's fine. And we're actually going to go over to the extra locations as well during next part. We're gonna get rid of Meowth because I don't think we ever gonna need Meowth ever again after this point. There's Dragonite. No, that's not the Machop, the Dragonite. There we go. All right, we're good. But that basically is it for the majority point. But we do need to go to Island 5, which is actually where we come across. Which I guess we could do right now is go to Island 5 and go over that one real quick. We'll do the warehouse thing later, but now let's not. For now, let's not though. But if you go over here, there's a fisherman right there. So if you want to fight him, go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. But over here, we have the water labyrinth. The thing is, the water labyrinth... Okay, first of all, bag. I'm actually going to use repel here. The water labyrinth over here is a pain in the ass to navigate. But when you do navigate, you actually get an egg from an old man at the island. However, I think he has... you travel all over the place, don't you? You're not driving your Pokemon too harshly, are you? Let me take a look. Oh, impressive. You treat Pokemon alright. I think you can be trusted with this. I'll let you have this. Unfortunately, you do not have room for this in your party. This man gives you an egg. He gives you a mysterious egg. Why does he give you a mysterious egg, you may ask? The mysterious egg holds a Togepi. I don't need it, but I can get it if I want to. But Togepi takes a while to, raise, and it's unnecessary, especially. And it's unnecessary if you want to try to raise it, because Togepi only becomes useful when it evolves when it gets the Togekiss evolution, which is Gen 4. Sorry to say, there's no point. There's trainers here too if you want to battle them, but the more important one here is actually if you go up here. There's actually a house here, and there's no one in here. What the fuck? There's no one here in this house. Why? The answer is the person who lives at that house is currently not there. So where is she? First of all, let's bypass this. No, I didn't want to do this. I say the marine life here at this resort agrees with me. Sure. I'm gonna kill you. Wait, I didn't swap out for Shadow Bolt, did I? Shit. Oh, this is quite the conundrum. Nah, wait. This actually could work out for me if it just only knows water. Nope, it ain't gonna use water type. Screw you. Screw me then. Critical hit. 3 hits. 3 hits. Well, Demonite is getting that level. While Demonite gets that level up, I guess I can mention. We're actually going to go through this area, which is the Lost Cave. The Lost Cave has Murkrow and Misdreavus in here. Murkrow doesn't evolve into Honchkrow until Gen 4. Doesn't get the Honchkrow evolution until Gen 4. And Mischievous don't become Mismagius until once again the Gen 4 release. So if you want your Mismagius or your Honchkrow, guess what? You're waiting till Gen 4. He's got a cool tint, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a cool tint. A cool tint that's all 48. I'm so scared. I'm shaking in my boots. Except, not really. I was about to use Tentacruel, though. He's got a cruel tint this time. But again, these jokes aside, we are going to go in the Lost Cave, and we're gonna spam the shit out of repels. And I think besides the warehouse, which I'll do next part, I guess, that's fine. Just don't be the first thing. Okay, now I'm gonna start using another repel. This won't be the last max repel I'll use. Key note that. However, we do need to go down this Lost Cave. Now, this Lost Cave is a pain in the ass to navigate. In fact, I forgot how to navigate it already. I think it's up. No. Oh, okay. I thought this was an ancient ruin, but it's teaming with ghosts. You suck. Ruin Maniac Lawson. No, fine. You want to die so badly, I'll give you the death you deserve. But, getting back on topic here. I don't remember this cave all that well, though, to be honest. Not as, like I hate it kind of thing. It's just I don't actually like this cave, because I don't remember it too well. Now, we do have to find the girl that's in here. But I don't, if I remember correctly, she's at, like, the very end of the cave. Even the cave itself is a fucking maze. Like, it's a very bad maze, too. It's like, there are times where you swear you had to enter someplace, then you have to enter where you exited. It's just like a whole slew of, like, what the hell? And it just gets annoying. The Lost Cave is essentially one of the worst dungeons to get lost in. Considering that's literally the whole dungeon gimmick of this dungeon. Now, for this one, again, this one's worse. Compared to the dotted hole, this is worse. Over here, we go down. Guess what? Guess what? Item. Found a Lax Incense. That's actually pretty good. This gets us the Munchlax. Sadly to say, we lead back here. We want to go up. This leads us over here. We want to go down. This is a girl here. She blocks our path. We need to go this way. There's pure power work in this cave. And this is a psychic type user. However, in actuality, you want to go... well, here's Natu. Natu, psychic flying, has pretty good stats overall. If you evolve into a Xantu, but it's a Natu, so... About to use another Natu. Beneficial. Bite. Now she uses Xatu. Alright. Natu evolves into Xatu at level 20s. In the 20s, I believe. We're gonna use Aurora Beam on this thing, considering I think it's the same power as Bite. It uses Wish. Wish takes 2 turns to work. Sadly. So this girl's actually up shit creek. With that choice. If you don't go into the right tunnel, you won't get ahead. Yeah. And if I recall correctly, I have to go down. Then right. Then left. Then down. Then up. Or it was double down. Okay. Right. Up. Down. Down. Right. Up. Oh, no, wait. No, right, up, left, up, down, down. No, right, left. Down. Down. No, wait. Okay, right, left, right, up, up, down, down, right, left, left. No, shit. Oh, give me a minute. This is gonna take a while. Left. Okay, I found a rare candy. Nice, but I gotta do all that shit again. Oh, shit. Mash repel. And now I'm not really, like, letting the Pokemon get a chance to come across, because we will end up coming across Pokemon we've already seen before anyway as well. So there's that issue too. Can go down. Nope. I think it's down up. Nope. Okay, let me try down right then. If it's not left, then it's probably left, up, down, it's probably right. Okay, now, here's the issue. Is it up? There it is. Yeah, it's up. Here, hello. This is the girl that we need to find. What do you intend to do with me? Sadly, she'll battle you, but your intention is actually straight up pure. You want to get her out of there. She has a Persian, so it's pretty powerful. She has a Persian. We're gonna surf it to death. Ride the waves, you moron. And use bite. But unfortunately for you, I have leftovers. Use waterfall. This thing has a... Ladies, this lady has full restore, so she's sort of like... She's like the rich class trainer from, Hoenn. In which case, like, they like spamming full restores. It's like, the thing that's, like, kicking in my mind is evolving, like, you fight these types of trainers. They say, I'll keep using full restores on my worthless Pokemon, then just spams restores. I don't know why, but I love that animation. That's freaking hilarious. But, anyway, we're actually gonna swap out our Charizard for this one. And, I think this will be the last thing we'll do for the moment. But in terms of everything here, flamethrower everything here. Flamethrower across the sky, everywhere. Burn that kitty. That cat is dead. Selfie. Oh, I was afraid you meant to harm me. No! Why would I do that? I'm so glad that you happened here. I grew rather bored of walking. I'm feeling fatigued. May I ask you to take me home from here? Sure. Thank you. You may go now. Hey! I want to talk to you for a bit. Hello. Oh, do I know you from somewhere? Oh, but that doesn't matter. I'm exquisitely bored. Please hear my wish. Wish to see a Pokemon, a darling Electabuzz. I want to see one right away. Hold on. What does she do if you give her, if you show her an Electabuzz? But regardless, I think that's pretty much all we're gonna do right now. There's like trainers here, but I don't want to waste my time for that. I don't want to waste my time for that. But memorial pillar. But anyway, the meadow is where we need to be, and after that, we're actually going to explore the other Sevii Islands, and after that, I'm gonna start training. And oh boy. It's going to be a fun day for me, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a fun fucking game day for me. But regardless, I am going to stop right here. Give it a minute here. But I am going to stop right here. And I do hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy it, why don't you do me a favor and hit that like button. Also, if you want to keep up to date to more videos I post on the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you feel like it, hit that bell icon to turn on notifications. With that said, I will see you all in another video. Laters!